Check, check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Duh. Let's pop, 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 pop. There we go. It's poppin', bros, ladies and gents. There's a whopping 1 person in here. I'm joking. There could be nobody in here and I'd be happy. Alright guys, what's cracking? Yo. Alright, so what's up everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in a little bit early tonight. We're gonna do a watch tonight with ALKATRAZ, who owns LA Battlegrounds. They just had an event this past weekend called Domestic Violence 2. It was named that obviously because there were a lot of woman versus man battles on the card. And unfortunately, the event got shut down. So he's coming today to talk about why that happened, to go into the future of the league, how he's going to recoup from that loss, because their 2 main events actually didn't happen. So he had to just pay for those main events and didn't recoup from them. So it's kind of unfortunate. So unfortunately, he's on here for not so good news, but the good thing is you're going to hear the news of exactly what happened straight from the horse's mouth. So there's going to be no sugarcoating. It's going to be the truth. And yeah, we're just going to do an interview when he gets here. But I know you guys asked during Caddy Day. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do this, but I was at Survivor Series in the DMV in Richmond, Virginia this past weekend doing the pay-per-view and filming the event. Some people asked for a recap, and I'm going to do it right now because I didn't do it on Caddy Day on Monday. So, to get into it, Survivor Series, it's URL's series. I don't know what the theme is really, but I think it's kind of like newer cats on the card. And this event was cool, man. It was a sold-out venue. There was like 600 people there. It was packed. It was really, really packed. It was the most packed I've seen a small venue like that in some good time. Yeah, I liked this card kind of coming into it because I'm not familiar with everybody on the card. So there was a lot of surprises. A lot of people impressed me. So it was dope. I really liked the event overall. One thing I will say is that it was really, really long. There was 9 battles on the card, and URL battles, like each battle is like an hour long. So we were straight up filming for 10 hours straight. And just to give you guys like an idea of like how my weekends go when I like travel to film battle rap. Essentially, I left Los Angeles Friday night, flew to Charlotte, got off my plane in Charlotte, got onto my plane, and then went to Richmond. There was no layover. I just walked from plane to plane. Landed in Richmond, got in, the audio guy JB picked me up, got in his car, drove to the venue, set up all the lights, filmed all day, the whole event. I think I sat down maybe twice all day because where I was, it was like super awkward. There wasn't actual seats. And packed up, left. We got to our hotel around 1:30 in the morning, put all the gear there. We ate real food for the first time through the whole day. We went to Waffle House. It was fucking horrible. We slept like a couple hours, got up, flew back to Los Angeles, landed in LA, and I missed all the playoff games on Sunday too. So it was a really tight schedule, man. Like traveling to the East Coast from the West Coast to film a battle on Saturday is always really rough. I always had to take red eyes and basically go straight from the plane, the airport to the venue. So it was really, really difficult, but it was exhausting. It was worth it. I was really happy to be out there. I love filming for URL. They're a great company to work for, and a lot of battles were dope on the card. So to run through the card really fast, Jade versus Diesel was the first battle of the event. It was a woman versus woman battle. Shout out the Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Jibo on stage. He hosted it. He also gave the winner of the battle $1,000, so that was fucking tight. Not gonna front like I'm that familiar with either of these women, and I think I'm gonna mix up who is who. Diesel, if I'm not mistaken, rapped, and she had a bandana over her face the whole time, and I think she comfortably got it. Jade, I don't think has been on a stage of that capacity up to this point, so I think she let the nerves get the best of her, and during the battle you could hear her saying that like she's like, my hands won't stop shaking. She was really nervous, and then she kind of took it to starting to instigate fights from the crowd. So, you know, it wasn't the best battle, but yeah, I mean, it started the night off decently, but I thought Diesel won at 3-0. Next battle on the card was Holmesy the God versus Craig Lamar. Obviously, I'm familiar with Craig Lamar because we watched Craig Lamar versus JC on Watch. Never seen Holmesy the God. Holmesy the God is super fucking dope. If you guys haven't checked him out, go peep him. He's fucking awesome. I thought he took the battle 2-1. Craig Lamar started off super fucking tight, but he had, in my opinion, he had like too many. He was relying on house synonyms too much, like comparing house things, you know, like I'll split you in half like a duplex, and he would do too many like home synonyms, so it was kind of like analogies, metaphors, what have you. So it just kind of got old after a while, and the crowd wasn't feeling it. So I think Holmesy got it 2-1. Next battle, Snake Eyes versus Mac Mel. Snake Eyes had the first and only, obviously from this event, Ruin Your Day bar, so that was fucking super fucking tight. I was fucked with that. I forgot what he said. He compared, like, he was like, avocado, this lens is avocado, it'll give you a little Mac, and then it will ruin your day, or something like that. And people cheered for it. I'm like, oh, people fucking know, like, the little show I got, that's fucking tight. So it was tight. It was dope. Snake Eyes, I think, got it. Mac Mel had an unfortunate choke, I think, in the third, at the beginning of his verse, and it was pretty fucking long. But Snake Eyes is super fucking dope. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. I think you guys would enjoy him. I really liked it. And at this point in the night, I kind of was like, fuck yeah, I'm seeing people I haven't really been that familiar with up until this point. So it's like nice to just go into a card that I'm like not completely familiar with everybody in the card. Next up is Young X versus Moon. I know I've talked about it before, but Moon is the first battle rapper I ever saw battle, period. I saw him battle RZA back in the day on Blaze battles. It was fucking tight as hell, and he did great in this battle. Like, he fucking killed it. I think he got it 2-1. I think Young X got the first. Young X is fucking super charismatic. He's hilarious. We watched him versus Briz on Watch before. It's fucking awesome. But I think Moon got the win. Moon is fucking dope as shit. He's amazing. I loved that battle. Moon versus Young X, very dope. Prep versus Franchise. Okay, I'm kind of going out of order because I'm just going up the card, but this is not the order that these battles happened in. Prep versus Franchise actually kind of happened at the end of the night. It was kind of strange. But Prep versus Franchise, the crowd wasn't really behind this battle, especially Prep. They weren't behind his first 2 rounds at all. And he was even saying to his homie, like, after his rounds, he's like, man, I just can't get this crowd on my side. He kind of got the crowd back a little bit in the third, but they kind of died out again. But I'm going to give it to Franchise 2-1 in a pretty average battle, to be honest with you. Franchise also kind of dissed King of the Dot, which I thought was kind of whack because that's where he got to start. And he's from Toronto, so it was like, I don't know. I kind of felt like that was like piggybacking on like, oh, I'm going to diss the home team to get on the, you know, the away team's side. So I thought that was kind of whatever. In distaste, but do what you got to do. I'm not hating. Next up, Ryda versus Prez Mafia. Ryda is fucking tight as shit. This is my first time ever seeing him, and I'm a fucking huge fan now. Ryda is fucking incredible. He did so fucking good in this battle. He has like a cool ass voice. He's good at fucking rapping. His cadence is clear. He has fucking amazing bars and lines, and they're not like fucking played out. They're not so dense and deep that like they go over my dumbass head. Yeah, he did fucking great. I thought Prez Mafia did really good too, but I think Ryda got it 2-1, if not 3-0. Not saying Prez Mafia sucked by any means, but I just kind of liked Ryda a lot. Like, I went into that being like, holy shit, I'm a fucking fan now. Ryda is like really fucking good. He might be like one of my favorites right now. Jackboy Maine versus Jerry West actually happened it was the last battle of the night. Familiar with Jackboy Maine just because, you know, I know what he looks like. He looks, in my opinion, I think he looks fucking really cool. He looks crazy, and I love his haircut and his overall demeanor. I like really fuck with. He just looks like a maniac. He's like fucking tight to me. I hadn't seen any of Jerry West's battles, but I heard that he was really dope, and I actually went into this hearing people talk around me. People were like, yeah, Jackboy Maine's going to get 3-0, Jerry West is going to beat him. And then there was all these people betting off to the side because we were in Virginia and Jackboy Maine is from there. So people were like betting who was going to win. It was fucking tight. I think Jerry West won Jackboy, it was weird. Like by this point in the night, this was before the secret battle happened. And by this point in the night, the crowd, I think, was just fucking dead. They had been there for almost like 8 hours at this point, watching nonstop battles. There wasn't a lot of places to sit in the venue, so I think people were just tired. And when Jackboy Maine was when he was fucking rapping, he had a lot of shit that like was like, yo, when Smack came here the first time, Richmond was the murder rate of the country or something like that. Kind of trying to like, you know, it's like a home team reference and like trying to get the crowd on his side. Nobody cheered. And then he was kind of like, what the fuck? You guys aren't going to cheer for like your own fucking town? And you could just tell the crowd was just like kind of over the battle in general. But yeah, I think Jerry West won, but I think Jackboy Maine is hella tight. Definitely want to see him back at a URL battle. And then last but not least, New Jersey Twerk versus Mr. Wavy. Fucking amazing battle, man. Twerk is fucking incredible. If you haven't seen him live, he's a lot like Disaster. You don't really understand why people like him a lot until you see him fucking live. And then you're like, okay, this fool has it. He has the it factor. Mr. Wavy won that battle, though. Mr. Wavy did fucking amazing, and in my opinion, he was the champion of the night. He got champion of the night from J Black and Tech 9, and I think he deserves it 100%. He did really fucking dope. He had like this whole angle against Twerk about his hairline, and nobody's really kind of used an angle like that against Twerk, because I feel like in URL, using like angles and like sort of personals is kind of not really effective, because people really want to hear lines, punchlines, and like schemes and good rapping performance up to a hard-hitting line and react. That's like the perfect formula for the URL big stage. So when you use an angle, you have to make it fucking entertaining the whole way through. And also, it was an angle that was like kind of based around clowning Twerk. It was all like, it was jokey, and it worked really well. It was super effective. It was dope as fuck. Like, Mr. Wavy killed it. Unfortunately, I think Twerk is kind of suffering from taking too many battles close together, not really giving it 100%. I heard J Black say something that really was true, that he shares the similarity with Clips, where Clips and Twerk both kind of know how good they are, and they're kind of like, okay, I don't have to give 100% every time. I can give like 70% or even 60% and still get by because I'm so fucking talented. And he's kind of afraid that Twerk is going to fall into what Clips was kind of guilty of for a while, of just taking, you know, battles for a paycheck, not really giving it 100%, yada yada. So Twerk kind of choked in one round. I think it was the second. And then he had the strapped in part, and it didn't really hit in the third, and he kind of just ended it, you know, prematurely. So I give the battle to Mr. Wavy 2-1, if not actually no, 2-1, because Twerk's first was fucking amazing. Like when Twerk went first, he went second after Mr. Wavy. His first round, I was like, dude, Twerk is gonna murder this battle. He did so fucking well. Like every fucking line, people were reacting, going crazy. It was fucking awesome. But I think Mr. Wavy got champion of the night. He beat fucking Twerk in Twerk's like hometown. I know he's from Jersey, but he raps in the DMV. So I mean, oh yeah, last but not least, after 8 battles, filming battles for 8 hours, there was an additional secret battle. So yeah, if you guys, you know, like are counting URL out to not pull any stops and like do any surprises, they did a surprise battle, which was Chess versus Glueasy. And Chess did it for fucking free. Chess didn't take a paycheck because he fucked up versus Chef Trez, and he's like, hey, I want to come down and prove myself, which he didn't. He choked again. But the thing is, when he wasn't choking, it wasn't nearly as bad as the Chef Trez choke. When he was rapping, he had, I think his second round was like phenomenal. His second round was really, really fucking good. But yeah, overall, the battle wasn't the best. Glueasy had a bunch of fucking funny shit about Chess cutting up fucking Tupperware to make fucking bowls and shit like that, and Sprite bottles. It was fucking really funny. But I even saw Glueasy post on Twitter that it like was kind of a lackluster battle overall, and he's not really happy with it. And that there's no excuses, and I fuck with that. Glueasy's a fucking man of his word, and I respect that a lot, for not fucking scapegoating things and like blaming other people for a battle not going the way you pictured it and envisioned it. I think that's respectable. So to round it up, man, 9 battles. You can get the fucking VOD still. It's on watchbattlelive.com. It's still up, HD, filmed on the red, 2 angles, fucking 8 9 hours of fucking battle rap mixed in with Champion. Tay-Rock was on Champion. At the end, we talked, Jay Black and Tech9 talked with Smack for like, I think almost 30 minutes. And Smack gives away some interesting stuff. And also we premiered the Arsenal versus Hollow the Dawn trailer happening at Smack Volume 2. VIP only, invite only event. So, sorry, there's no tickets for it. You can only see it on pay-per-view. WatchBattleLive.com. I'm doing the pay-per-view, so... You know, if you guys like the stuff I do, you will like that battle and that pay-per-view. So, anyways, I ran through that really fast just because I thought we were limited on time. So I haven't even had a chance to drink. So, I'm going to sip a beer. You guys want to ask me some questions, we can get into that. And yeah. That was my recap of a Survivor Series. What's cracking with y'all? Is Volume 2 in Los Angeles? No, it's not. Thoughts about the Arsenal on retirement? I always knew he was going to come back. Me and ILLMAC actually had a bet. I think it was actually ILLMAC and Stalk had a bet about when Arsenal was going to unretire, and ILLMAC said he was going to be out for 2 years. I said he was going to be out for less than 6 months, and I think Stalk said a year, so we beat him. Get the piff going, man. I don't got no piff. Well, I mean, I got some weed. I got some fucking weed. I ain't got nothing to roll it in or anything, but I'm not going to smoke by myself. Hell yeah, Chase. Shout out Chase Moore. Favorite cam to film on? It's kind of a crazy question. Not a crazy question, but it's kind of... Film what? Film a rap battle? Probably my favorite camera to film like main angle, handheld. A rap battle is an FS7. It's the most comfortable camera by far to film with. Favorite looking camera to film a rap battle with is an Alexa, but it's not practical and it's heavy and sucks. We filmed two battles on Ruin Your Day with an Alexa, and they're the only battles that have ever been filmed on an Alexa, and that's Reverse Live versus Geechee Gotti and Human versus Ronnie. Go check them out. It's on this channel. But yeah, ALKATRAZ is coming tonight. And yeah, like I said, we're going to talk about the incident that happened at Domestic Violence 2. A lot of people have been asking what happened. Sorry, my girl's texting me. But yeah, mushrooms or LSD. I've done neither. I'm not going to do either. Just piff for me, piff and Coronas. And since fucking Chase and ILLMAC and nobody else is here, I get to drink Coronas tonight. I get to enjoy myself, do my own thing. It's wonderful. Who do I got in the Super Bowl? I got the Eagles. Obviously, my little brother is a huge Eagles fan. I'm actually flying to Denver to watch it with my family because he's a huge Eagles fan. The Patriots have won fucking 5 Super Bowls, man. Like, how many more times do we need to, like, watch them win? It's, like, super boring at this point. It's not fun. Am I going to work with LSC? Yeah, of course. I'm probably in LSC, and I don't even know it. What happened to Lush? I don't know. Lush is around. Coronas and Hawaiian shirts. Let's fucking go. You know that's what time it is. Yeah, I'm pretty much Mexican at heart. I really am. I love Mexican food. It's my favorite food. I have a great work ethic, and I love Coronas. Pretty much Mexican. I don't put lime in my Corona. I just drink it straight. My hard liquor of choice is Hennessy, thanks to Chase Moore. He's legit the person that got me addicted to Hennessy. My girlfriend fucking hates it. My girlfriend's mom hates it. They're both black, and they like I brought home Hennessy, and she was like, "Oh, that's that sloppy liquor," and I was like, "Yeah, it is." But yeah, like, can I ask one thing of you guys, like in the chat? You guys can talk about what happened on Caddy Day. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just keep it respectable in the chat. That's all I ask. That's all that I ask. But yeah, we're just gonna, tonight is gonna be a little quick. It's gonna be loose. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're not gonna actually choose a battle to watch. We're just gonna spin the wheel. We probably only have time for one battle. But I'm really interested to hear what happened at this event. If you guys don't know, ALKATRAZ owns this battle league called LA Battlegrounds. I'll go to the fucking page right now. LA Battlegrounds. Boom. They have such battles such as B-Dot versus Strick. They have Danny Myers versus B-Dot. Yeah.
Research, delved in feet first, read scripts loaded, brought y'all the cliff notes, planted seeds in your mind. Even if you don't find what I spit dope, that's fine. I
Basically,
shit,
LA
so
Battlegrounds kind of brought us B-Dot. So, and they all actually turned me on to a lot of people. They turned me on to Saint. They turned me on to Geechee Gotti. So they're kind of like the homegrown league, man. They have a bunch of dope battles on the fucking page. They got Saint versus Yak the Ripper. Shout out Yak. Yak is a super tight fucking battler from out here. I have to eat this fucking protein bar fast as fuck or else I'm gonna get wasted tonight. So, yeah. Cool. Cool stuff. I'm just gonna text ALKATRAZ really fast. Sorry. But yeah, LA Battlegrounds, they had an event this weekend called Domestic Violence 2. Some of the main events were Strick versus Bonnie Godiva, Tori Doze versus Daylight. A battle that did happen is Danny Myers versus Coffee Brown. Both, not both. Coffee Brown has been on the show before. She rolls with Mafia, which is Geechee's crew. Also, good news. I don't know if fucking, I think it was announced on the Caddy Day, but I was like fucking super drunk that night and piffed out of my mind. But Geechee is, his date he's turning himself in, he doesn't have to turn himself in for another month. So, or another 2 weeks. So, he's out. He's out for another 2 weeks until he has to go in. So, that's good news. Shout out Mafia. Shout out Geechee Gotti. He's fucking the man. RYD representative. But yeah. Shit's cracking. I'm excited to talk to ALKATRAZ about this event. What do I think of Dot? I don't know. Does he still battle? It's gonna start as soon as ALKATRAZ gets here. That's when it's gonna start. But yeah. Okay. How about this, guys? I'll do something special for y'all. I'll play a little bit of Big K versus the World that I haven't released. I'll get this fucking dumbass logo and shit off the screen. Just kidding. This logo needs to be up there. But yeah, I'll play a little bit of Big K versus the World that I haven't actually released. Just for you guys. Just for the people that have tuned in early. Okay, so this is the show that is on Ruin Your Day featuring Big K and his travels along the world. So here's a little bit of Big K versus the World. I'm just going to play a small section. It's only 7 minutes long, but just going to play a little bit of it. This is probably not the next episode that's coming out. We're going to get more footage from him because he went to like New York and Chicago and stuff, and he's going to battle John the Don. Supposedly, they might fight now in Brooklyn or wherever they film the RBE battles. But yeah, let's take a look at it.
Down the deuce with a kitchen knife, living life. All my pieces hitting and they getting swiped.
50%. New spot alert. Throw your trash away, cuh. Recycle. If this spot trash, we up out of here. Baby bridge. You are just a baby. Hey, boo-boo. Have a picnic. Huh? Picnic basket. Ah, they got the Crazy grill out here. Get down. Wrap that jank in some aluminum foil, put some jewelry, you back. What more you need, bro? He's about to wow. What you got, buddy? What you got, buddy? New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits, fam. Yeah, he wild. You about to dump that shit or what? Fucking eat shit. Yeah, come on.
Dude, Oregon looks fucking gorgeous, man. Like all these places, okay, goes, look fucking incredible. I fuck with it.
You ain't hit nothing? No. You ain't hit shit? No. Huh? You sure?
I love that. Where he's like, you didn't hit anything? Because, you know, he's talking about hitting the bottom of the fucking lake or pond, whatever you would consider this. And then his friend's like, no. And he's like, you're sure? And then he just jumps in.
You ain't hit nothing? No. You ain't hit shit? No. Huh? You sure? Oh, y'all about to send that shit?
He's talking shit to these people up there.
Send that shit. Send that shit. It ain't nothing. Send that shit. Yeah. 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 Jumping off of shit, yeah.
Peace, Chase.
Out here on the late night, fellas, smoking some of that realness. Feel me? Hey, how you get that before me, man? I passed it to you, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that.
No, we haven't seen this. There's 8 views here, dog. I haven't released this. It's unreleased. So, you haven't seen this.
Come.
And I'm playing it specifically for you. Thank you, Rosen85. Cheers, dog.
Yes. Yes.
What, this city? Why did they say wings?
Back out here again, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hot motherfucker out here today. Getting that uphill on, you know. See if we can find us some water today too, you know. 100 and some degrees out this bit.
Alright. Alcatraz is here. I'm gonna play this bigger in the screen for y'all. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Sorry. Excuse my technical difficulties. But I'm gonna play this bigger in the screen for you guys. I'll be right back.
Prime Chief location, ladies and gentlemen. Prime Chief location. I be trying to tell y'all. Prime Chief location, man. That's all we about. That's all we about. Looking for the best place to smoke the best dope. That's all. Prime Chief location. Alright? I'm a simple man. Made it to the end. What, the top? The waterfall?
I'm just playing some like
roll up some of this headband. Roll up in that Santa Cruz.
Alright. Get this out of here. What's up, y'all? We got Alcatraz in the house.
Yo, where's that ruin your day coming from? I was like, is that shit right there? That's tight.
Okay, so Like I said, Alcatraz is the co-founder, co-owner of LA Battlegrounds as a local league here in Los Angeles. They had an event this past weekend, Domestic Violence 2, and have you spoken about it publicly, the incident that's happened, besides the Facebook post that you made?
No, this is probably going to be the very first time.
Okay, so like I said, I already introed the league, but just to reiterate, LA Battlegrounds is a local league in Los Angeles that introduced a lot of us to a lot of the famous battlers here in LA, like B-Dot, Geechee Gotti, Saint Yak the Ripper. And they have a very strong upbringing here in Los Angeles. They were throwing an event called Domestic Violence 2 that it wasn't necessarily based around women versus men, but there were a lot of battles like that on the card.
Right. That was the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had Strick versus Bonnie Godiva, Tori Doe. Tori Doe versus Daylight. Coffee Brown versus Danny Myers, amongst others. Those were like the marquee battles. And yeah, so the event was on Friday, right?
Yeah, this past Friday.
This past Friday, and unfortunately, the event got shut down. They weren't able to do their 2 main events, which is very unfortunate because that's a a big blow to the bank account.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just want to kind of give you the floor and like have you kind of talk about what happened exactly. So I think a lot of people were kind of confused about it. I know that I know kind of what happened now after talking to people, but like when I was in Virginia filming the URL event, so it's like I didn't really know exactly what happened.
Right.
And like through reading everybody's Facebook posts, I couldn't tell. I was like, okay, I think it's a fight, but I'm not really sure, So if you just want to.
No, it was definitely a fist fight that happened. Just to kind of take you guys all back to the beginning, originally Coffee Brown was scheduled to battle the Kid Clutch.
Okay.
Due to this girl, 2 girls having issues, which Coffee being one of them, and then one from the crew members of the Kid Clutch or whatever.
Yeah.
That battle didn't end up happening because Clutch called me and says, "Look, this is going on." I had heard about it, but I'm like, it's battle rap, right? Battle rap banter,
people have
whatever.
beef all the time.
Yeah. And no, he was like, "No, this is serious. This is a different type thing." Yeah. And I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Okay, well, at first I was like, well, just make sure she doesn't come. Let's continue to do our business. Why are you gonna mess up your business for?" And he was real adamant about, nah, like this is different. And I, so when someone says that, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Move forward, book the Danny situation. And which was a better look, actually, for Coffee, get Danny Myers. That battle did happen, just for those of you guys watching this. So that battle did happen. It was fire.
Yeah.
It was
it's
a great
on VOD
battle.
right now, too. The link is vimeo.com/LA Battlegrounds.
I believe so. I got it right here.
I got it, too.
Yeah. That was what I had. I didn't memorize it, but... yeah, I believe so.
I mean, if not, I'll post the link in the description.
That's what I was gonna say. I shot it to you so you could post it up in there.
So it's actually the battles that did happen. They're on Vimeo right now, VOD, all HD quality. You can rent them all for $5, so it's really cheap. I highly recommend everybody in here doing that just to support and also kind of further the progress of LA battle rap in general and kind of help enrich the scene. You guys, I'm sure, enjoy Geechee Gotti, enjoy Saint, you enjoy B-Dot. I wouldn't know about them if it wasn't for Alcatraz and LA Battlegrounds. So,
appreciate it. And they'll be available Friday.
Okay.
They could do like a pre-order now.
Yeah.
But it'll be available Friday for the ones. Ash Cash is also on there with Element.
Dope.
So back to the story. So once we found that out, I was aware of the situation, but it's like I go, okay, well, I booked her against Danny now, so nobody from that crew was booked. Yeah. So you go, all right, well, why would she show up? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Because usually they only come when their people are there. Long story short, man, we were very much aware of the whole situation. Coffee had actually told us, hey, if she does come, please do not let her in. So we were aware of that as well.
Yeah.
I spoke to the other party, and she was like, well, you should have let me know. But I don't have that kind of relationship really where it's like I felt like I needed to let that person know. It was like this other battle didn't happen because of this situation.
Oh, you thought it was kind of an unsaid word that she wouldn't come.
Yeah, you would think,
like,
right?
Like, it'd be like, why would Math come to a battle that Diz is battling at?
Why?
Unless they want to fight.
Unless they want to fight.
Yeah.
Right? So
that'd be the reason.
Exactly. You know, so people can say that these weren't the intentions, blah 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 blah, but the reality of it is that all the arrows point to the fact that it was intentional, right? It was, you know, and even if it let's say quote unquote wasn't coming, you know that there is a possibility.
Tension right there.
Right.
Just coming.
It's a possibility, right? So then at that point now you look at it like, okay, well now they're disrespecting the platform.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Because they could care less what the platform has invested money-wise, financially, you know, and everything. So the battles were going, you know, started off slow, and then, you know, picked up. More people got there. Daylight got there. Tori was there. Strick was there. Bonnie was there.
Tight.
You know, like everybody was there ready now, you know. And Dan, when you guys see the footage, Danny versus Coffee, you'll see the room was already like pretty much packed out, and there were still more people coming.
Yeah.
So it was going to be a nice little event, man. Lo and behold, man, my business partner Woods, who usually runs the door, you know, to not, you know, make this drag out, you know, he had to use the bathroom really bad. In order to go to the bathroom, you had to go through the crowd. He didn't want to do that, so he went up, you know, up the plaza a little bit. He said he seen a car full of girls. He didn't know who it was at the time.
Yeah.
He waited around. He went into the laundromat, tried to use the restroom or whatnot. Then he seen them he seen them get out of the car. He did text me, said, "Hey, such and such is here."
Yeah.
You know, but you know, when you're inside, you're trying to deal with these different things that are going on inside. You know, people are rapping. The battle ended. I called a 5-minute intermission. I wasn't feeling that well. As you can see, I'm still not 100%. You know, I stepped outside. I thought he had handled the situation, my partner, but it turned out he had went to go use the restroom, and in that window frame, you know, that said party actually paid to get into the event, which was the idea right now that why would I pay if I'm going in here to start trouble? That's the whole, you know, but it's kind of like, yeah, why would I kill somebody if I was, you know, those things, like when you premeditated murder or whatever, right? You have these things set up in order.
Yeah.
So once that happened, you know, they went in, and from my understanding, what I asked Coffee, you know, she did tell me that she initiated verbally, that she told her, hey, let's go outside, but was telling her, I guess, because she had already, the confirmation was that once we see each other, there's an issue.
Yeah.
But instead of actually fighting, Coffee did tell her, hey, let's go outside. And before she could go outside, the other party said, punched her, and it broke out into a fight. And then it leaked outside. Venue shut us down. We couldn't do the Strick versus Bonnie or the Daylight versus Tori Doe. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And, you know, this is, you know, for all you guys watching, I want to thank you, Avocado, man, for helping us out, LA Battlegrounds, because we really need it right now. You know, we're definitely about the culture. We try to put on for the culture, for a lot of, you know, bringing new talent from the West Coast. And, you know, right now, man, we could really use your guys' help. You know, purchase the VOD. You know, any donations or whatever.
Yeah,
you know.
I was gonna say, I didn't say it yet, but all the donations that are going, whatever donations you guys do tonight, they're gonna go to LA Battlegrounds. So just keep that in mind when you're donating. If you're feeling like donating for a good cause and it's not just a normal night, this is gonna go directly into making physical battles happen. So it's for a good cause. And 2 of those battles are fucking really dope. Strick and Bonnie and Daylight and Tori.
Right.
So I just got a couple questions. Why was there just like a lot of like heat from the cops or something? Like, is that why you didn't just move to a different location? Or like from the fight was like really tense? You're like, okay, shit might get bad.
it was tense. There's a lot of different things going on. You know, some of the battlers, the main ones that were ready to go, like their head wasn't in it anymore. You know what I mean? It's just it kind of threw off the whole vibe of the night. And then once the cops did show up, because when the thing leaked outside, the fight leaked outside.
Other residents probably saw it.
Yeah, they called it,
yeah,
you know,
word.
which, yeah, so, you know, that's kind of what happened. And the club owner was just like, hey, I can't do it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's like, you know, at first they were like, yeah, we're just going to search everybody, let everybody back in. And then once the cops showed up, they were just like, nah, like, he was just like, you know, and he did feel bad because he was like, thank you, man, appreciate that.
Hell yeah, dude, thank you. Thank you, Juice Box.
Thank you, Juice Box.
Rosen85.
Rosen85. Much love to you guys. You know, that's pretty much what happened, bro. Like that they should just shut down. Even the owner, he was just like,
Oh
you know,
shit, man. Pocket pair, $50. Cheers to that. Hell
hey,
yeah.
Salute, man. Salute.
Battle of minutes, you guys almost raised
Thank you.
$100.
Fuck, appreciate
Alrighty.
that.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Dominic,
Thank you.
you're the
We
man.
really, you guys don't even know how much we appreciate that. Like this really set us back, you know, from the money that we had put in for the event. You know what I mean? And so you guys doing that, man, that's a great gesture. And trust me when I tell you, it's just going right back into making those two battles happen. Hopefully we'll be able to create a whole nother card around those two, because I know people wanted to see Daylight and Tory Doe. And like Daylight was just it was the first time, I think Ash Cash talked about it, like it was the first time I've seen Daylight at like he's battled there before, but I think this was gonna be the most serious Daylight I've ever gotten. He was like pacing back and forth, he was doing it. I was like, oh shit, like this is a different like he's really and then that shit fucking happened.
That sucks, man.
So, you know,
I can't say I haven't been there. There's plenty of events that have gotten fucked up due to fights that I've been involved with, but hey, you know, it happens. Tensions get high. It gets best of people. Thank you, JC.
Thank you, JC.
You guys have already raised over $100. Ruined your day. You guys are doing fucking God's work. $115 to LA Battlegrounds.
You gotta play the Drake song now.
Right.
God's word. God's word.
Actually, I haven't actually peeped the new Drake either. I don't know if it's any
Pretty
good.
dope.
It is?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the song.
Yeah.
The song is dope. I'm pretty sure he'll have a album behind that, right?
Of course.
There's a guy that came out already and was like, yeah, he stole my melody, and then he like plays his song, right? He plays a song, definitely sounds like it, but I go, that's what you get, asshole, for trying to sound like Drake. Now you're saying he's trying to steal your melodies. Like, be original, because it's crazy. Like, guys copy what's already out and then say they stole their... No, you're copying their style, dude. Be original.
Yeah, word. That's crazy. But yeah, man, Strick versus Bonnie, Daylight versus Tory, it's got to happen in the future. Thank you, Devontae.
Thank you, Devontae.
And the man, Guy Wood, thank you.
Guy Wood. Appreciate
25 on the board.
Man. Somebody said domestic violence is a horrible name. I want to address that real quick. I don't think it's a terrible name. The first one actually brought us Strick versus B-Dot, which was a great battle in the books for LA Battlegrounds and for the culture. But just so you guys know, like if you guys go to the LA Battlegrounds Instagram, like my business partner Woods, he makes these different little like the pictures with the artist, and then he'll put the captions that brings awareness to like domestic violence situations. Like every 25 seconds someone is, you know, verbally abused, because people always like to think like domestic violence is this physical thing, and it's not, dude. Like and it's not just man on woman. Like you could threaten me and intimidate me. That's a domestic violence situation. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But some people don't see past that. So, you know, we try to bring it awareness through battle rap, like, you know what I mean? And so
I don't think anybody besides like people just saying this is dumb. I don't think anybody really thought you were getting at anything with that shit. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited to see Strick versus Bonnie and Daylight back. I was really excited to see Bonnie back, to be honest. Like after the whole stealing the versus thing came to light, which at the end of the day, I didn't give a flying fuck about, but a lot of other people did. I don't share the same ideology that a lot of people do over ghostwriting, so I didn't care. Bonnie's dope. At the end of the day, Bonnie's a fucking great rapper, great battle rapper. I don't care that she didn't write a couple verses and she stole some shit. Whatever, it happens. But I was excited to see her back. So yeah, hopefully those battles can happen in the future. You guys have already donated $140. It's fucking incredible.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I mean, so like, what's the plan like to move on from here?
I mean, pretty much right now is like I said, we're gonna release the VOD. We're trying to recoup through that, and in the process, obviously I'm doing my end, and on the back end, we're still, trying to, handle some business deals and hopefully get ourselves out of this hole so that we can move on and get these last 2 battles done and create a whole nother event around that and continue to move forward. I mean, it's not going to stop. Are we a little stagnated now? Yeah, because obviously you have a lot of different people involved that are like, hey, well,
yeah,
we put up this money for this and that.
Yeah.
Now there's there's a return and different
Yeah.
things, and which we were hoping, not hoping. We know if we would have put out the Daylight and Tory and the Strict Bonnie,
Yeah.
that would have done that. That
Yeah.
would have generated that, and we would have been good, and so on and so forth. But
Yep.
for right now, we're a little bit stagnant, and but still moving at the same time. You know what I mean?
Word.
Got knocked down, but just get back up.
Strick's from Utah.
No, Strick's from Houston.
Oh, yeah, he's from Texas. Word.
Living in Lafayette, Louisiana right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
Hell yeah. So you obviously had to pay for plane tickets for Bonnie, Strick. Is Tori from LA?
Mm-mm.
Where's she from?
New York.
Oh, she's from New York? Is she
Yeah.
Queen of the Ring?
Yeah.
Okay. Word.
Yeah.
I'm super ignorant.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's from Queen of the Ring. So yeah, plane tickets, hotels, all that, fucking down the drain. So feel your pain, man. That shit sucks when that happens, and it sucks too that it wasn't facilitated by anybody on your staff. It was like an outside force that caused the event to go down. So that really blows. I know when that happens, it's super frustrating because you're like, oh, I did all this to make this fail-proof, But shit happens, and events are
does.
fucking chaotic, man. Like, battle rap, it's kind of funny because it's like we all love this art form, but the thing is, I feel like we're all trying to play the roles of like event coordinators, which we all kind of aren't. At the end of the day, we just want to throw battles, but we're trying to like Trezo. Thank you, man.
Trezo.
50, a big 5-0. You're the fucking man for that.
Salute, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Much love.
190. You guys almost got to $200.
That's
It's
love.
fucking incredible. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know. I just feel like it's still a learning process, like throwing these events. And like, just because event production is really, really, really hard. It's super hard. It's like they usually have a very substantial budget behind it, And it's like, if you think comparing, like, let's say, okay, I want to fucking bring a small hip-hop performing act into town. You pay them what, maybe like $2,500, get them a hotel. It's fucking it. That's all you have to pay. It's your overhead. You get fucking, and then you get people to come to see that. Battle rap, you got to pay, for one battle, you got to pay 2 people, maybe get both their flights, both their hotels, and that's one battle on the fucking card.
One battle. Right.
And that's going to take up this much time. And people nowadays are like, okay, if a card doesn't have at least 5 battles, I'm fucking not interested, So it's like, literally, these battle events are fucking small festivals. You're like booking like Coachella type of things.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the level of like World Domination or Summer Madness or Blackout, it's
Shit.
like, dude, you're literally like borderline doing a huge festival. And for the scale that battle rap is at, I know people think we're like making fucking wild ass money or whatever, but like, it's still not there, man. The industry is still not there. It's like we're pulling all the punches, like you probably know, like since you got set back with this event this weekend, it's just like, it's rough.
No,
It's
it
hard.
is.
So your guys' support is super appreciative. I'm really proud of this channel. I'm proud that I can come on here and like you guys can donate to a good cause every single time. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, with your guys' help, I definitely think that these battles are gonna happen in the future. If not sooner rather than later, but it's gonna be dope, man. Like LA Battlegrounds has some tight shit in the pipeline, so just keep fanning up, man.
That's it. That's it. I mean, yeah, no, you're right about everything you just said, though, bro. Like you said, it is a festival. And now, I'm going to tell you honestly, though, I think the fans appreciate it. I wish the artists would appreciate what the leagues go through just as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I understand that they're the talent and they write and they have to do all this and that, but I think sometimes they kind of really they're like, yeah, well, if it wasn't for me, da-da-da, and it's like, okay, well,
that is interesting. I feel like that's, I don't know, maybe it is in other industries, forms of entertainment where people have this like overly inflated self-importance alpha issue, but I feel like in battle rap, it's hella like that. Like everybody's like, I'm the most important one here. I'm making all this happen. Like I'm fucking Avocado. I film these battles and upload it. Well, I'm fucking the host. You know, I wouldn't be the face of this battle if without this. You know, like and then the battlers like if I wasn't battling, you'd be nothing to watch. So it's like everybody feels like they're the top of the totem pole constantly, and there's this constant like power struggle. And then when you're talking like rates and everything gets roped into it, and then ego too, and fucking rap is super braggadocious and arrogant. So it's just like
when in reality they all work cohesively.
Yeah, exactly.
Hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because the reality of it is, let's just be real. You know, let's take some of the most, you know, the most popular battle rappers. If they're so popular, right, and they're the reason that this league did this and this and that, well then why weren't they able to just go to the corner, pull out a camera, put it on their own YouTube channel, and generate that same kind of shit?
Exactly. Or it's like, oh, okay, so you want like, you know, I'm talking about kind of a bigger scale right now just because it's like more of a good example. Like, oh, you want like 80K to battle? Can you like make sure that I can double that and make my money back? You know, can you sell 80K amount of tickets at pay-per-views? Almost always it's no.
Look, let me tell you something. As LA Battlegrounds, I know that, you know, within our small community over here, I know probably not everybody watching is, you know, hip to LA Battlegrounds, but bro, there is an underlying hate for LA Battlegrounds, and I can't tell you why.
Really?
I believe what it has to do with is we help develop certain artists, you know, along the way, and then once they get to a certain plateau, they feel like, well, I should be getting paid. And then you start breaking down, okay, well, how many people are you bringing through the door, and how many views are you generating, and why should I pay you this money, and how will I recoup this money? And like all that shit is obsolete. Like they don't understand. They just go, I have a value to myself, and it's like, that's great, you can have a value to yourself. So then we become the bad guys when we say, okay, well, you know, we can't afford it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Whether we can or we can't, if it doesn't make sense to us, why would we pay that money?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I have guys all the time tell me, "Oh, Trash, you don't want to book me," and it's like, nah, bro, you're quoting me 1,500 because you battled, you know, this person or that person. I don't give a shit who you battled, because at the end of the day, are you bringing those views?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are you the one that's gonna, like, because I've had guys that tell me this and that, and then I book them, and it's like, you know, I get like 5,000 views, and I'm like, bro, well, I have almost 9,000 subscribers, so I really don't think that it was because of you. Especially if you're coming from a channel, let's say like some guys that'll come, say from a different league that has 200,000 subscribers or whatever, right? So they're like, yeah, well, over here on this one, you know, I have all my views, you know, I got 150K, I do 200,000. I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. Like, so you're telling me I'm gonna do those numbers when I bring you over here? Like, I should at least be able to do half of that, right?
Yeah. The funny thing about the whole battle rap industry is that it's based on this whole view count thing, and people put a lot of importance on views, like 100,000, 200,000 views. Sorry, that's not that much. In the grand scheme of things, like being a content creator and just as yourself, like 100,000 views on YouTube does not equal $1,500.
At all.
At all.
At all.
Fucking fraction of that at best. So using that as an argument is pretty piss poor, because then it's like the views don't matter. The view doesn't matter. If anything, those views are just a promotional tool to promote said battler or the league. That's all YouTube is nowadays. It's a promotional tool. It's not anything to get you financial gain. But yeah, the whole industry is like, I mean, the thing is, it's getting better. I feel like people are kind of even in and out now. There was a while it was fucking wild. Like, people were like, Mook was asking for a fucking $1 million to battle, and I was just like, this is out of control, man. Like, this is fucking crazy. But I think people are kind of tuning in to be like, okay, I really want to battle, and I can't, like, I don't have any other outlets to like hustle, and this is my main hustle. At the end of the day, people want to see me battle, and nobody's booking me anymore because I'm asking for 15K for every battle. Maybe I should just ask for 5, you know? And they cut down. They're like, oh, and especially with the advent of like the small room battles and everybody really liking that, I think that's like finally, yes, like we're getting to a place that I wanted to see it at. I think like doing these huge events with like packing like 2,000 people in an arena is not the direction to go in. I feel like that's not what battle rap ever was at any point in time. We were never this huge like gladiator sport. We were on the street corners. That's why it was dope. And there was fucking a dozen people there. Right. And that's where it thrives, and that's where it's the best. So Yeah, I feel like it's kind of reeling in and getting to that point. But yeah, the industry's harsh, man. And when you fucking take a loss on the event, it's not easy. So
not easy at all.
But yeah,
not easy at all. But you know what? Another thing too, to what you just said, you know, they if the artists are smart and they want X amount of dollars and say they drop their price, well, you know, a lot of the major leagues are now doing the live streams and eating off of that. So there's a way now, you know, if you know your business as an artist, to you know, but we'll leave it without giving away too much info on that.
Word.
But,
I mean,
you know.
I mean, like at the end of the day, man, you can make a fucking pretty good living. I remember like laughing about like people being like, "Oh, battle rap is your job," and laughing at like that thought of that being like a battler being like, "I'm a battle rapper. That's what I do for a living. That's like my income."
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. How would you ever make that money or have a substantial living?" And it's like, dude, a lot of people do now. Like a lot of people that is their bread and butter is they battle and they, you know, of course hustle on the side, but like that's like 75% of their income. There's nothing to be ashamed about. It's fucking amazing. But it's getting to that point that if you're smart about it, you can. And especially like, I still remember when this whole YouTube thing was coming out where people were like, "Oh, they're not going to monetize videos anymore. It's going to be the end of battle rap." Like Minnesota Luke was like, "It's the end of battle rap." I'm like, nah, dog. Dude, battle rap is going to live fucking forever. Because it's like, as long as there's a fan base, the wheel will have a way. We'll always find a way to put battles in front of the fans, and that will somehow generate income. And nowadays, it's the fans keeping it moving. You know, like Patreon, everything being self-funded. And it's like, if you just make everybody happy, everybody wants to see the culture move forward at the end of the day. Nobody wants to set it back. Everybody wants to see dope battles. So they're going to do what it takes to make that shit happen. So it's going in a good direction, but you know, we appreciate all the donations you guys have just given to ALKATRAZ and LA Battlegrounds. It's fucking incredible.
Appreciate it.
Super proud of you guys. But we're going to watch a battle. That's what we came here to do.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a battle you wanted to watch, or do you want to spin the Wheel of Fortune?
Spin the Wheel of Fortune. Do you have something on there?
Oh, dude, there's like 16 battles on. It's all numbered, so.
Okay.
Let me pull up the list. We're spin the wheel for you guys. Let me get this list popping. Where is it? Fucking text? Okay. All right, cool. Here's the list of all the battles.
Got a lot of little trolls on here, I see, huh?
Yeah, usually you just ignore them, man. They're being nice today, though. Yeah, so you've been on the show. Usually we spin a song to a theme song.
Right.
What do you want to choose? I think you didn't spin the wheel last time you were here. It was Battle Rock Chris, I think.
Many Men.
Many Men?
Yeah.
Okay.
50 Cent.
Oh, nice. Okay. But you got to choose a sitcom. You choose
a sitcom?
Yeah.
Let's do What's Happening.
What's Happening?
Yeah.
Is this?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, let me pull the wheel over.
Always makes the live spin.
Alrighty. Cool. Alright, so press play on here. Get this audio dropping. Alright, so if you want to do a test,
Thank you, SCO Hatch. Much love. Appreciate that.
you kind of got to put some headphones into it. But yeah.
35 right here. 14.
Alright, it landed on 14. Let's see what the fuck 14 is. Calico versus O Red.
Nice.
Matt Harding. Alright,
That's
dope
kind of
fucking
fitting
battle.
for me, isn't it?
Yo, shout out Matt Harding. Calico versus O Red is what we're gonna watch. Versus O Red. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
All right.
Don't forget to thank.
Oh yeah, thank you. Let me check. Hatch, $35. We're at 225. Thank you guys for all the donations. Really appreciate it.
Sanford and Son theme song, please. I you know what? I debated about that one, BS. I really did. That and the Jeffersons.
I don't think I've ever seen What's Happening.
Really? With Raj and Rerun?
Yeah,
he used to do the...
No. No, don't.
Really?
When was it out? Was it like 80s? 90s?
I think it was before I think it was like the 70s.
Oh, shit.
But they used to do the reruns
Yeah, of course,
in the 80s, so something like that. I know for sure it was, yeah, I think it was late 70s, early 80s. Early 80s.
All right. So, boom. What's up, guys? We're watching Calico versus O-Red. Myself, ALKATRAZ, owner of LA Battlegrounds. We're watching a battle chosen by Matt Harding on the wheel. If you guys want to pick any battle you want, besides like a select few, like Aver versus Hitman, like obvious, like super huge battles, you can pick it, put it on the wheel. You can put your own battle on the wheel if you want us to watch your own battle. Go to patreon.com/ruinyourday to get your battle on the wheel. This is from UW's first event. UW, owned by fucking Arsenal Racewag. Super dope league in my opinion. I fucking love how they make battles happen that everybody has wanted to see them happen. Like Lux versus Hollow. Rose in 85. You're the man.
Salute.
Lux versus Hollow happened on the league, as well as Hitman Hollow versus Shotgun Suge. So a lot of like battles that people have always wanted to see happen, they've actually made happen. And a lot of battles that were like kind of like financially pretty intimidating, they've like bitten the bullet and gotten it done. Also, another impressive thing about UW that I fucking love is that they were one of the first adapters of live streaming. S. Mayer, thank you, dog. You're the man. This event was live streamed. This was pay-per-view live. I remember I watched it live. You know, obviously the technology wasn't the best at the time, so it was kind of slow and kind of digital and like low resolution. But still dope that it was live in Lux and Hollow. I forget what the event name was that they did, the official name, but it was like something like Stacks. High Stakes. That event, the stream quality was fucking incredible, and that's definitely what propelled me into mastering this craft. But yeah, O-Red versus Calico. Do you know a lot of backstory in this battle? Do you know any backstory in this battle?
No. Is there something that, like
there
that?
is. Shafee, thank you, man. You got what is A? $2. 2 on red. We're at 239. So obviously this was after Arsenal came and battled Calico in Detroit, and there's that whole thing with Shotgun Suge talking shit about Proof.
Gotcha.
At a URL event a long time ago. Said some terrible fucking things. And, you know, Proof is still, like, a soft spot in Detroit's heart. You don't fucking talk shit about him.
Right.
And Arsenal came out, and Trick basically kind of pressed him a little bit about knowing Shotgun. He's like...
That was this event?
No, that wasn't this event. That was before this event.
Got you.
So that happened. So when Calico came out, this is in Jersey. This is where Shotgun Suge lives. So Calico, I heard, was escorted to the event by a bodyguard.
Okay.
I've heard that. Might not be true. Might be a little gossipy. I don't give a flying fuck.
Honestly, though, just the fact that he went, though.
Yeah, he went dolo. I mean, I think he went by himself, too. I don't think he didn't bring a fucking crew. Calico's a fucking G. It's not like he even fucking needed that shit, man. That guy like made his entire battle career off of not battling in Detroit. He fucking battled Math Hoffa in fucking Harlem and beat Math Hoffa in New York, dude. That's a goddamn upset if I've heard one before. So. But yeah, O-Red versus Calico, this battle's fucking dope. Also on this card was fucking Arsenal versus T-Rex, where Ray Swag choked out Murder Mook. That was fucking insane.
That.
But yeah, this battle's fucking hella tight. I'm super glad we chose this one.
Usually I wait to the third round. Build suspense by keeping all of the fans waiting.
How's your volume?
But for this type of nigga, I have no damn patience. The battle just started and this motherfucker handshaking. I should hit you with a motherfucking translation. But I'm not. I got some other
Man, I love O-Red's like fucking really crystal clear fucking cadence and his projection. It's like how he raps is like so easy to hear and digest, and it like hits hard. Fucking love that shit.
Shit playing for you, watch. Ladies and gentlemen, these is the effects of poverty. They paid him about 3 racks to rock with me. The nigga called my phone like he just won the lottery. Stop it, B. Cause in the hood, it's funeral home policy to put some cake towards that wake when you die violently. Awkwardly, on Twitter, this bitch nigga said I got killed by Verb.
Yeah, and that's at the Arsenal Calico event in Detroit. Ored battled Averb in a 1-rounder.
I remember that.
Oh, shit. You got some official nerve, boy. You see where the fuck you at? That shit'll get you served, boy.
You see Calico, he's like, I'm at home. Dude, Calico's fucking awesome.
Ain't nerd body me?
Free surf, by the way.
Skedaddle. Cause if we was playing Scrabble, Verb couldn't get red box with a triple word score. With that being said, it's one rule if you wanna pass this nigga. Don't spit it like the last bitch nigga. Cause the way I left that faggot in the casket laying on chinchilla, even gay Lord Fucker couldn't have been stiller.
Fire.
You know what? O-Red is dope and he has bars. Something about the way he screams to me. He is clear.
Okay, he like yells.
He yells a lot. Like I like.
He's loud as fuck. That's for goddamn sure.
I mean, but there's other people that are loud, but their voice, I don't know, his voice just does something
Sounds
different. And
screamy
sometimes,
to you.
Yeah, it's like,
I can feel that. That's a good point. I mean, I personally like it, but I could definitely feel how that could be kind of grating to listen to. A lot of people like that's raw, but I could attest to it maybe being like a little abrasive and feel like it's just punching you in the face.
Cause like K-Shine is loud.
Oh yeah, for sure. Triple B, fucking thank you for the $10 donation.
Salute, man. Much love.
We're at $2.49. All right.
I said, Joe.
Oh yeah, word. And all the hype, like the entire state of Jersey is standing behind Ored.
Right.
It's pretty fucking awesome. I love Arsenal as a fucking hype man, man. When you get a little liquor in that guy and like get him to stand behind a battler he likes, he is the fucking best, man. He is the best hype man.
Real shit, real nigga shit. Welcome to North. You in my city, partner. Where niggas hop out in parlors, both hands on the chopper, run up, then let it block her. Drag you in the Prudential Center and bury your body under Darren Williams' locker.
That was hard.
Darren Williams. Who's that? B-ball player?
Yeah, I believe so. He caught me off guard. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm stuck in the headlights for a second.
You told Arsenal you would crack his whole crab when that torch clapping. So tell one of these
He's like, talk to him. He's like feeling it.
crack his whole crab when that torch clapping. So tell one of these Crips that you would crack their whole crab.
Definitely playing up to the hometown, but he's doing it in a good manner too. He's like, fuck, he's smart, man.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. That's what I thought, faggot.
Dude, fucking Ored says the F word so much. It's always hilarious when I watch like URL battles, like street battles that have like they say the F bomb a lot, because I'm like, that's such like a freestyle backpacker crutch, you know, to be like, whatever, faggot, you know?
Right. Nah, they do that shit just as much.
Yep.
That's what I thought, faggot. Let's pull your whole card. You've never been a dangerous nigga. That little BMS branch that you claiming, nigga, that's your daddy shit. He the real gangster, nigga. He got that rebate status. You just name it, nigga.
It's questioning his credibility.
Yeah,
That's
word.
always like the main thing in a street battle, right?
Yeah. You're not authentic. You ain't real.
So miss me with the talk about how you you moving with hella nods that'll fold this transformer like a Decepticon. You ain't a gat clapper. Matt Stafford, the only one in Detroit with a 9 that'll throw a bullet at Megatron.
Dude,
Is that Arsenal right
Ars is fucking going ham. I love this.
This frog jump, that pump, will leave his legs gone. Switch the weapon, 357, leave his head blown. Street sweeper leg, boom. Knock his ass out of field goal range for trying to touch down in red zone.
That was a dope ass scheme right there.
Yeah, that was tight
That
as
was
fuck.
a fire ass football scheme.
Head blown, street sweeper leg, boom. Knock his ass out of field goal range for trying to touch down in red zone. You could have died before this event, to be truthful, Cram. Cause soon as you walked up, my pop said, let me chew him now. I told him, chill, I'm gonna hit him with 3 brutal rounds, stop him through the ground. If I lose, then you can shoot him down. I'm trying to send your ass back to the proving grounds. Pre-game shit, my clique ready to shoot around. Goonies on deck with 9s, cakes, Rugers, pounds. They letting loose around every time I lose around. You gotta be doing drugs with Bub for saying I'm a body bag. Cause that same shit that X on is what got him gas. I leave this lion on dandelions when iron blast iron and expose that lion just like a polygraph. Why lollygag, my nigga?
Why lollygag?
Lion on dandelions when iron blast iron and expose that lion just like a polygraph. Why lollygag?
There's a line in a Jay-Z song where he says, street knowledge amazes the scholars when we go on phrases for dollars. And right now it made me think of that because sometimes people, like, they say, oh, you know, all they talk about is guns and but if you listen, these dudes are educated. Like, you know, obviously they probably, some of them don't live with their rapping, but I believe some of them do.
Yeah.
And these dudes are real intricate with their vocabulary. Like, they're not just people just some dumb street guy. No, these dudes are educated.
Yeah,
but
for real.
I just wanted to speak on that real quick. My bad, Avo.
All good.
My nigga, what you about 6'3"? It don't matter, you still flat.
All right, do you know what he's referencing right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Him
remember.
versus K-Shine. Calico versus K-Shine.
Yeah.
When he's like, what are you, about 5'5"? And then K-Shine goes, 5'4". And that was Calico's big breakout battle when he's like, you guys packed the ack in the back of the ack. In Detroit, we were right with that shit in our lap. Fucking amazing.
Right.
And he called him Mook in that battle too.
Yeah. Why lollygag, my nigga? What you about 6'3"? It don't matter, you still swagger jacking big meats. Magnum bullets flying 6 deep, leaving 6 feet. Surviving? You couldn't manage to hell with your bitch seat. That shotgun knocked the vest off that frame. Then Arsenal let an Arsenal and takes off that lane. Surf won't get a chance to X off that name. This is Final Destination. You was dead when you stepped off that plane.
Man,
like that movie.
Whatever. That wasn't that cool.
I think it's the fact that I think it was more of a what do they call that? Like a shock factor. You can't.
Oh yeah, I mean, in the building it probably fucking shook, you know. But he's just like.
Not so many people thought that many people had watched that movie.
Yeah, this guy's not impressed at all. Full homie in the right in the fucking denim blazing saddles jacket.
the true religion.
Yeah, trucker hat.
I'm sick of it. Okay. Chill. I'm sick of hearing all the shit that Cal popping about his 40 cows popping. Tell that nigga Cal stop it before I flip, then pull that birdie from Shepherd Range, aim above the rim, and drop that bucket like Cal Watson. I'm what's popping.
I do fuck with how everybody from Jersey ends their verses with Jersey. I like that. It's cool.
Right? That's it thing. Sure.
Dope round, man. The football scheme is tight. Oh, yeah. Remember everybody fucking clowned this goddamn sound effect? It just sounds like your speaker's blowing up.
What was it supposed to be?
It's just some transitional sound effect. Like maybe like rumbling in the distance, like a stampede or something. But it just sounds like too loud.
Shit.
Cal, round one.
Jersey, what's cooking? It's crazy he spoke on Deron Landry or Deron Williams. Too bad his locker moved already to Brooklyn. Calico versus Old Red. Man, this shit about to be bold as hell. I would at least start Jersey.
Dude, already, man, like Calico sounds better. His audio is like leveled out. It's like probably like the audio technicians had it like one level, and O-Red's probably like, yo, check my mic, check my mic. Hey, yo! So they don't even like lower it.
He would have gave me
Just
surf,
leave it.
but he-
Yeah, they're like, just leave it. He's gonna scream this whole time. But Calico sounds so much clearer right now. It's like his audio benefited more.
about to be bold as hell. I would at least thought Jersey would have gave me surf, but he retired. Forgot that nigga was old as hell. But truthfully, I would have did that nigga bold as well. His first time in Detroit, ironically, he goes to jail. Now he probably told y'all he got caught with a pistol when he was loading shells, but his dumb ass was telling random people he had bows for sale. Now this battle, it's only one
Remember
goal
that when Surf went to get locked? Or
for you. That's only to be exposing you. You don't want to know what I'm holding, dude. If you let your tongue roll that crap out, I'm gonna leave 2 dots in his snake eyes, and Surf gonna get it since he rolling too.
Sal's killing it. Let's go.
Fuck, I gotta put it in subtitles, nigga. I said I'm gonna leave 2 dots in his snake eyes, and Surf gonna get it since he rolling too. Oh shit, they
Didn't
say
that mean the
Calico
same
about
thing the first time he said? I didn't get the double entendre, the
Run it
double
back.
meaning.
Fuck, I gotta put it in subtitles, nigga.
Not
I
impressed.
said I'm gonna leave 2 dots in his snake eyes, and Surf gonna get it since he rolling too.
I still don't. Whatever. There's probably a double meaning there. I'm just dumb.
Oh shit, they say Calico about to dumb out. Only reason I did this battle because it was in Jersey and Suge thought I wouldn't come out. Hey,
Fucking
They're going
awesome.
crazy over that.
and y'all know.
Word up. Somebody in the chat said something that I usually don't,
Agree with.
you know, no, not disagree with. I don't usually entertain the chat during a battle, but yes, Alpups, you were completely right. UW started the wave of good pay-per-view. You were correct there. They did.
And y'all know, I'm an asshole, the type of nigga that gotta prove something. I'm in the middle of Jersey, you want me gone and nigga move something.
Go. Man, he's great at like those just like very simple like fuck me up now.
Right.
Come on, let's fight.
Right.
You know, with math where he's like I'm in the same place Dose was at, and he got super close to his face. Incredible, man.
And Calico is very believable, man. That's another
Yeah.
thing that people, don't really talk about. He's believable, and even if he might not be the guy, he's definitely around the guys
Yeah,
where
word.
he's from. So
Yep. Yeah, he's authentic.
gotta respect it.
Now this the part, look at him. This the part where Suge and Jay get loud from the crowd like they gonna do something, but in all actuality, dude funny, they ain't gonna do nothing. Listen here, Sugar Bear. I don't think it's a 7X white tee on earth that you didn't wear.
Yo, you know what's so tight about this is that O-Red's first round was all about, yo, I got Surf that would kill you, Arsenal would fuck you up, and as soon as you stepped off the plane, you was dead, and then he's just rapping at all of, like, fucking O-Red's entourage, so it's kind of making that angle null and void, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And, like, O-Red's kind of whole angle was like, you're scared now because you're in Jersey and you're alone, and I got all these people behind me, but Calico's just going off in
And
this
he's
whole
like,
entire
"Fuck
fucking
all
crew.
that."
Yeah, word. It's fucking awesome.
This shit is backwards. And the sad part is you grown too. This shit is backwards. Type of nigga have a son and he pop out and disown you. This shit is backwards. And you so lame and you weak as shit. Football backwards, because first you catching bullets and then you going deep for 6. Now peep this shit. I don't know who put you on my pedestal. Ultimate Warrior tripping, or they need to set some better rules. Because I don't think it's fair for me to accept money from these fools and clowns who jumping right to Calico and they ain't hit the proving ground. If I was one of them niggas in the proving ground, I'd probably be at your neck still. This nigga's hustling for clean paper, making cash eating, trying to collect bills. But I'ma prove to Jersey and the whole world that's using true corn when you battle me and go back to the proving ground, you fucking newborn. So I guess
I never am a fan of like using all the rappers like in the scheme, you know.
Right.
It doesn't really ever sound that cool.
Some people do it cleverly, but you're right. Most of the time it comes off kind of like they do.
Yeah.
I think what it is, they overdo it.
Yeah, you get what they're doing right off the bat. And you're like, okay, is there something else to get for this? And you're like, oh, you just kind of named everybody.
And he got a 5th to clap. Not looking like Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act. If y'all never seen Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act.
Do you know what he's referencing there? He's when O-Red battled Rosenberg Raw, he had like fucking 4 pictures he pulled out. He's like, if you haven't seen this fool from fucking like the Wonder Years, he looks exactly like this guy from the Wonder Years.
I remember that.
And pulls out a picture. And Cal takes a picture of O-Red. That's amazing.
O-Red does resemble Whoopi, though.
Yo, Cadillac Ron had my favorite Whoopi Goldberg line where he's like, to Scatterbrain, you know who Scatterbrain is?
Yeah.
He's like, you look more like Whoopi Goldberg than Whoopi Goldberg. Alright, I think Cal got that round pretty comfortably. Dope round from both.
Hold on.
You think already got it?
Okay, so I think Calico had the more comfortable approach, and I think he did more with less. But I think if we compared like actual rapping, and you get what I'm saying, like the actual rap, I think O-Red out-rapped him.
Let's go. All right.
I don't know. That's just me though.
I fuck with it, man. Could have gone either way.
Now listen, y'all remember him just saying that, fuck, I gotta put in a subtitle or something, right? This whole rap gonna be about putting in subtitles, just fuck them. Now look, they say you only as good as your last round. Am I right, niggas? Well, that makes you a stripper, cause you gonna get your ass exposed tonight, nigga. The fan said you were put off the leash. They was right, nigga. Cause the one thing a put off the leash does is bite niggas. Example, the night you battled us, you said the bullet's so big when I shoot the bitch it could stop time. Back in my mind, I said, sheesh, that's a hot line. Till I remember my bro saying he pull up at that stop sign and leave that whole twat come, and now he bought some big shit that could stop time. Summer madness, you stole that from Surf, nigga, and I'm not lying. But moving along, that no now K outline shit, and that puts you in the game, hot shit. But the scheme for both of those, con shit. You stole his content without consent. I'm convinced you like to steal bars. You's a motherfucking convict.
And that wordplay was so
shit. Yeah, that was tight. That was tight as hell.
I mean, shit. You told Heartless he wished he was a tall cat. And you said that he say, well, if I can't play, I'm taking my ball back. When I heard that line, I knew you'd be a star, Black. Till I remember the smack battle from far back. K-Shine, tell me I'm lying. Mook said Hot was a small cat. If they take his rock, he turned Ricky like, give me my ball back.
That's like a reference to a common thing that everybody fucking knows, though, dude. That's
and
like being like,
it.
you referenced Debo from Friday, but Mook did that a million times. You know, it's like fucking everybody does that.
Yeah, it felt forced.
Yeah, that was whatever. Roosevelt, $10, thank you. Saint has approved a lot. Yeah, Saint's the fucking man.
No doubt. Thank you.
Good. Some Doans in Jersey.
Which means you stole his bars, fat. Now you claiming he a soft cat and you going off scrap. Get off that man ball sack. Smack, you don't condone
Get
it.
off that man's ball fat.
No.
He didn't say ball sack, he said ball fat.
And you going off scrap. Get off that man ball sack.
Oh, wow.
That's like even more insulting. That's gross.
Cat and you going off scrap. Get off that man ball sack. Smack, we don't condone this. Battle rappers who clone shit. You so much of a klepto, I caught you stealing your own shit. Why your homies ain't responding to nothing? You motherfuckers think I'm lying or something? Take a pen out. Round 3 verse Earth. A couple strays of Leo dogs pounded. First round verse Heartless. One of my dogs found it. Shit. What's the other shit he said? What he said? The motherfucking verse can't shine. What he said? For them chickens, when I got the biscuits, I pop off. Third round versus B Silver. Stop, 5. And this the poodle y'all chose to throw in this pit fight? That bitch nice, but he can't compare to shit like I'm a Martian. The shit that I be rambling, the world's top scientists is fans of it. They want my lifespan to end so they could cut out my tongue and examine it for cannabis, then drain it for saliva. Make a man with it. Y'all fall deep in that Jeep. Watch how I damage it. Far from a philanthropist, automatic, banana clip. Bullets entering through his roof. I'm on my standing shit. They torture break down that sport just like an analyst.
Tight. Rapped incredible. That was dope as fuck.
You know what?
And that's what I mean, Avo. Like, there's people that have punchlines, and they're just like punchline rappers. This dude like has wordplay and like style. Like, again, my only issue is the way sometimes he screams. But right now he's in pocket. He's not overdoing it. He's just letting it flow. Old Red, when he's on his shit, man, he's definitely one of the dudes that's like unbeatable.
Hell yeah.
He can
Agreed
rap.
with that.
You know what? You know what? Skip the Rover talk. I could kill you with soda talk. Like I see grams of Coke for the Pepsi price, chef it up, chop it, then I watch with that Mountain Dew for that extra buck. My strip, Canada Dry. If he's making hella bucks, I'm knocking off cows like a diet Sprite. Load the weapons up. Yo, Hawaiian punch, splash. Sun drop, his melon crush, hit his mug, he jump. My bitch weapon buck. Sierra miss, he get hella tough. Walk around that corner like he hella buff and get his ass rocked by a nigga who throw that 7 up.
Soda Schemes?
Yeah, I am not a fan of Soda Schemes. It's like a cliche and it's like a satire of itself, you know?
Let me ask you a question. What the... I know you've heard it when they say you're gonna get this soda. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, get him a soda?
Yeah.
When people scream that?
Yeah.
It's just some saying, like, cool him off. Like, you know, he's heating up. Cool him off with the soda.
Oh, that's what it means?
Yeah. You scream that when somebody's going off.
I thought it was
get him
like
a soda.
I thought it was something like $1.50 or like something that, like a gun reference.
I always thought it was like cool
soda
him
pop.
off. Maybe. It could be. I mean, probably. But it's something you say when people are fucking going in here. Get him a soda. Yeah.
Got you.
Shout out E. Farrell and Banks, once it started that.
Get his ass rocked by a nigga who throw that 7 up.
Not a fan of that scheme.
I thought I was waiting for Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Probably said it somewhere.
Your block. We have been your block. You see them doors on the van slide. Them cans ride, shots making that whole landslide. Speaking of landslide, how you yelling landslide? That slogan your man's, 5. Hey, yo, Cash In, he turned you to his offspring. No joking, Samuel. He took your slogan and your style, then he overran you. You stealing from a seed that you raised? I should open hand you. You got your power from your son. You a solar panel.
Pretty cool.
That was, yeah. You know what I noticed? That thing that I don't like about him, you know who else does that shit?
Who?
Hollow.
Screams?
But their voice cracks. Like,
Yeah.
I'm listening to
Hollow's
it right
always,
now.
Hollow's always said that he doesn't like his voice. He's always been like, my voice gets crazy, like when I scream and I get, because it's like the adrenaline builds up when you battle, and then you're just like, ah! That's what fucking J-Pro says. That's what ILLMAC says. They're always like, the adrenaline, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna tone it down. And you're like in there, like, ah! And you start
Yeah,
yelling.
it still comes. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, shit doesn't take away from how dope they are.
Yeah, word up.
You know what? You know what? Yeah. You know what? No more. I'm done with this round. No more torturing. I know your blood boiling, so third round is when I'm I ain't gonna spoil it.
Clever way to end it.
Yeah, cool. I like when people in on like you know, crescendo beats like that, because it's like it's a very common theme in like street battles to not really end with like a huge haymaker and knock it out of the park. I feel like it's kind of more of like a backpacker-ish thing. It's like to build up this crescendo. Like in Jersey cats especially, they're just like they end in a bar and they're kind of like Jersey. And ILLMAC brought up a great point. He used to hate that. I used to hate that. But he's like, it's kind of like when you run and you do another lap as a cool down. You're like, all right, cooling down, getting more, like get back into it.
Right.
You know. And I love it when they fucking end with that. Like it's something else to like fucking look forward to. You know, it's like foreshadowing the next round.
Yeah.
Sound effect as well.
Just check both of our records, Red.
Damn. His audio is so much louder than O-Red's.
I'ma say it, my win's bigger.
You said I stole from myself, but QP told y'all when it's hot, you say it again, nigga.
All right, there's a weird edit there. Watch.
Check both of our records, Red. I'ma say it, my win's bigger.
You said I stole from myself.
That one right there.
Okay, it's not an edit because his hand's in the same place, but the fucking audio.
It's red.
That's probably what it was.
I'ma say it, my
They
win's
went to the
bigger.
camera that had the
You
best
said I
audio.
stole from
Yeah,
myself, but QP told y'all when it's hot, you say it again, nigga. I'm from Detroit, where the beef don't die down. Go ahead and talk about, how you live in Chi-Town. But this time round, ain't no escaping the attention. I'm putting niggas in my basement. We gonna play like detention. Hey, Jersey, I'm what the gay's been missing. I get kicks out of me jumping and him flinching. Hey, yo, dude, should I mention? He say he got to work, but his father left a pension. Get on my nerves, dog. See, I ain't got a spark and still can make you walk like I'm throwing wild curveballs. See, this Glock can make you curves fall. You rapping, but I really get to clapping like a bird call. Yeah, that's what it sound like. Knocking all my pins down, my pound strike. Yeah, nigga, my gun gon' strike. And yours don't even work like your gun on strike. This Ultimate Warrior? Shit, I ain't never been here. Well, I'm from Ultimate Rap League. And I hate every motherfucker in here. I hate Shotgun Suge dirty t-shirt. Look like he been sleeping in a dirty bed. I hate Arsenal cross eyes. I hate O-Red dirty dreads. I hate that nigga they be with, how they talk, how they man's got a clip. I hate Sue Surf, and every time he put his hands on his hip.
He does.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Come on, sir. Let's talk about Tsunami Surf. I mean Rajan Cox. I mean all that tough talk to fuck around and get Rajan shot. I show up to Rajan with a blindfold, get Rajan John Doe, put a 9 in Rajan back and leave Rajan Rondo.
God damn. That was awesome.
That was fire. And he was rapping. Rapping his ass off right there.
Hey! What up, Jersey? What up, Jersey? These niggas acting like I wasn't gonna show up. It's Ultimate Warrior, but these niggas be acting like gold dust. But all them niggas better duck when them foes bust. Let's keep it blunt. Somebody getting smoked when I roll up. I know a lot of Jersey niggas want to fight me. I'ma rap like Bill Collector cause I know that they don't like him. Boom back, but boom back is from the rifle. A couple shots will leave a nigga leaning like the Eiffel. Oh, Red, I'm so beyond Reggie. I'm so whatever the nigga said. You got a condo, blow your face off, not your name, condo. I got the chopper. You know I got the chopper. I fuck around and pop him. Oh, Red and Baca.
You can't get mad when the man's in your house and he makes your crowd go crazy.
Yeah, he's
like
killing
you
it,
just
man.
can't. I don't even care. I've always said that. Like you can't go look at the crowd like that.
You know what
like,
is what is funny? Which I should have caught because of my girlfriend's French. The Eiffel doesn't lean. It's the Tower of Pisa that leans. Lean like the Eiffel. The Eiffel Tower doesn't lean. Although, if he's talking about the foundation, it does kind of lean. It goes like this. It leans at the base. The base of the Eiffel Tower does lean. But yeah, Cal's killing this shit right now.
He battling Calico. Man, you fuck. That 40 will lay him down, that chopper will stand you up. You Peyton Manny ass nigga. I'm on top and Red couldn't take my spot if he had Andrew's luck. So, Arsenal calls himself a rebel. Surf went to jail a lot of times, so you thinking you a bad boy too? Not looking like one of them Haitians from Bad Boys 2.
Give Cal the second. What about you?
So you got him up 2-0 right now.
Yeah, I got him up 2-0.
I actually give him the second too. I got it 1-1.
You got 1-1? Word. Yeah, I forgot what the common consensus over who won this battle was. I feel like it's Cal, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I feel like Cal's kind of undefeated, in my opinion. I feel like he's won almost every battle.
He lost to Lux.
You feel like Lux beat him?
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that I flip-flop. Sometimes I feel like, of course, Lux had an amazing third. It was revolutionary, although Averb did it better, in my opinion. But Lux still choked really bad, like terribly.
No, I agree, but okay, so I'll speak from my perspective. Like, a lot of people watch battle rap and they just go round for round, and that's fine. But I look at it as boxing. Like, I forgot
if you
what.
get knocked out, you're fucking done.
In that third round, if that were a knockout
Sure,
punch,
yeah.
Cal was not getting up.
Yeah.
Like,
Word.
the angle, the way he
True.
did it, that was used, had never been done before. Like,
Verb
nothing.
did it before him, though.
Huh?
Verb did the
Verb
Big
did
Gerald
do it before him. True. But I don't, because people always say that, oh, Verb did it first, but it's not. It's also how do you sell it?
Yeah.
How do you sell it? Because we don't talk about Verb's third in that battle.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing you really talk about in that third round is that he's hey Gerald,
Big Gerald,
this is
yeah.
how you talk to your son. Like, that
Yeah.
was the highlight.
Yeah.
But when you talk about when you talk about Lux's third, like, you could take bits and pieces from that whole round.
Yeah.
Like, when he's just,
Yeah.
you know,
although I think
skies.
I don't know. It's kind of tricky to me because, like, they're not the same. I shouldn't be saying they're the same. Verb was saying, Hitman, you have a very good family life. Why are you trying to portray the street image? Where
Right.
Lux was saying, you're lost. You're street. You're lost. You shouldn't be street. Which, to me, obviously, I'm not from the street, so I'm speaking from an outsider's perspective. I feel like Lux's angle was kind of more like I guess mean in the way that it's like judging a dude for doing what he can to make a living, where like Verb's was like kind of more insulting, where it's like you're not street, you're already there, you already made it, you have a good family, like you know your family makes good money from you got a fucking basketball scholarship, like why are you trying to be street? You're already there, like, but you're pretending. Where Lux is like, you shouldn't be street, you know, you shouldn't hustle, you know.
Well, I think his angle was also talking about a big thing, I mean, and obviously, you know, being Mexican, I probably shouldn't speak on this, but I'm just going to speak on it in terms of what I got from it. He was speaking about fathers not being in the picture as well.
Oh, because Cal's dad was locked up.
Yeah, so he was kind of telling them, like, I understand why you lost. You know, oh, you have that walk it like I talk it. You know, I see a lot of his ways in your walk.
Yeah.
Like, so he kind of like just was schooling him, like, you know, this is, you know, I don't blame you, but this, you know, this is not the way to go.
Yeah.
It's more of a lesson as opposed to just
rather than like you're
tearing
wrong.
him down.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. It's a good point. But yeah, sidetrack.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I fuck with it. It's amazing.
Some fucking shit. He just proved my last round right. Cause his whole round he was sucking dick. And that phone shit was clever. So after this battle, I won all of my fucking picks.
That's hilarious.
Let's recap this body bag. My first round proves that my bars you can't deal with. The second round shows you a klepto. You like to steal shit. This the final chapter. Hey, yo, Rex, you gonna feel this. Cause all three of his rounds ain't gonna equal up to this real shit.
I know people are probably gonna drill me for this, but T-Rex was a fucking beast at one time, dude.
Nobody's gonna drill you for that. T-Rex is like one of the greatest of all time, dude.
I just feel like a lot of people bash him now, but
of course, because people only see like a couple of his battles, like, oh, he's not that good, but fucking he was the shit, dude. He's like fucking one of the goats, dude. He's like one of the only people that transcended all eras of battle rap and was the fucking top dude in all eras of battle rap. Yeah. Nah, T-Rex is the fucking.
I'm
one
glad
of the
you
goats,
see it that way, because I think a lot of I hear a lot of people talking. I'm like, dude,
man, even like he battled, Daniel Cossack, you're my friend and everything. You're my fucking good friend, but I thought T-Rex won. I thought T-Rex won that battle. T-Rex did great in the bunker, dude. I think T-Rex has a lot of good battles in this modern era. It's just like, who knows? He's going through some shit right now, but that still doesn't fucking stain his legacy, in my opinion. His battle against G-Soldier is like one of the fucking best one-rounders ever, you know?
Yeah. Shit, remember when he killed, what was his name? Was it Midwest Miles or some shit like that? Is that his name?
Did he battle Midwest Miles?
The DVD era.
Yeah, he did. He was wearing like a white tee, right?
Yeah.
They're both white teed up. Yeah.
That's when they had the hype man from the Dot Mob, the real tall dude that used to just...
Oh, yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah. Word, yeah. Yeah, he battled DNA when he was like, your mother's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
That's his fucking angle. Fucking incredible.
Yeah, but I just had to say that because, you know, he was referencing, you know, Rex right now.
Yeah,
so
word.
like,
nah.
Man,
yeah. And Rex did amazing in his battle this night against Arse. He was like, I got a shotgun, or like, I got a trick that will make you forget what a shotgun is, or something like, or what was his big fucking shotgun line? It was something like that.
I don't remember.
But that was amazing. Yeah. Rex is the man. I fucks with Rex.
Yo! We 20 seconds deep in my round, so I'ma school him. Yo, sir! Can I talk that gangster shit to him? My nigga, you claim you a shooter, so tell me, why do shooters use baseball gloves and shit? You can answer, you don't know? I'ma tell you, nigga. They fuck up your grip, but they help you empty that fucking clip. A fake shooter would say we use them to cover prints. Fuck a print, we just using them as our oven mitts. We 40 seconds deep in my round. Let's keep it moving. Yo, Oz, can I talk that gangster shit to you? What you know about knocking off numbers? Never getting locked cause them cops in pocket all summer. Flooding the city block with all butter or hanging out the window holding that shotty like rocket off colors. You know nada. You never touch the chopper or llama. Why bother? You ain't built to be a motherfucking rider. Oh, you ride? Then you labeled as a stupid-ass rider who should have learned from the mistakes made by his father. Partner, that ratty chrome, I run up on him, the mask be on, all he see is a black face, he thinking daddy's home. For acting, I said, for acting, Jackie Long got boxed him. Larry Holmes, ratty drone hoes will break wake them up like a happy home. I'm about that action. I bring static to a stop with a headshot. How you leaking molasses from your top. I cause havoc on your block. When I'm clapping with the stock, industry swagger. I put a battle rapper in a box.
That was okay.
It was cool. It was cool. It was rapped really well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess I kind of felt it coming.
Yeah.
I expected it.
Yeah. Word.
which reminds me, back to that real shit. You play shooting guard for Redford, right? I reckon, nigga. That shit is proof that you ain't earned your street credit, nigga. Cause I was on the block with the rock while that one cop sweating niggas. You was off the block with the rock for that jump shot, sweating, nigga. While you hooping, I was on the streets without a strap. Just these, I laid plenty of cowards flat. Pussy, if you doubting that, swing. I'ma counter that, power smack with a cross up you. You'll take an hour nap. For you, I leave that Rover folded in the house. If I ever catch you roaming in the South, I will bomb, take my electro round, stop on your dome, and then be out. I bring a whole nother fucking meaning to foaming from the mouth.
Already. Good.
Now, I said that's what I'm about. This reminds me, Rex got a shout out. Yo, Rex, you said he was gonna body me, blow me. Old ass faggot been doing this shit since 03. Mad cause he can't hold me, neither can he coach me. You wanna be with OB like one Kenobi. You still putting in work? You supposed to be an OG. Come with all that Goku talk till he cross Broly. I shoot it like Kobe. Let T-Rex approach me. A shower give him wings. I turn that nigga to Yoshi.
K-Shon's so emotional, bro. You cannot.
He's super emotional, man.
He's super emotional.
Is that Rock behind him too?
Yeah.
It's fucking Tay-Rock.
That's before they started getting that real smack money.
Yeah.
Yo. I said I'm at the end of my round, nigga. I'm cruising. I forgot my homie. Sure. Can I talk that gangster shit to him? Real nigga shit, I admit. Sure was out of line. But that's that North state of mind. Should we get reckless from time to time? But how do you put niggas in their motherfucking place if Shook said all that proof shit in your motherfucking face? Yet you standing here bluffing, talking about how you're still dumping. Does this look like the type of nigga that'll kill something?
Ha! You know what's so hilarious? Cal has like predicted everything he said. He's like keeps predicting. It's fucking sometimes.
Does this look like the type of nigga that'll kill something? I'ma ask again, since this motherfucker still bluffing. Jersey, does this look like the type of nigga that'll kill something? This shit is over. Just be happy that you fought, clown. No more rounds. You're officially a corpse now. Walk down. I'ma see you later, bastard. That's one more hater in the casket. Action. Jersey, nigga.
Dope round. When they turn on the camera audio, it's like so much higher than the lavaliers.
Yeah.
What's a super easy way to...
You weren't feeling that round?
It was good. I felt he lost steam in it.
He did.
And not even just at a certain point. Like, there was a couple different little spots where he lost steam, but then he picked it back up.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Good point. I feel that. Alright, didn't want to listen to that audio.
Avo loves him some Calico.
I do like Calico a lot. Huge fan.
Jersey. Old Red still fronting.
Let him follow me outside and he'll see if I kill something. I mean, Red, you got it confused. I always tell you ugly. I never said you can't rap. Like, I just don't think you can fuck no bitch in the crowd that ain't fat. I'll pop you in the middle of Newark, nigga. And
just so these people know, because there's a lot of comments. ALKATRAZ, LA Battlegrounds. Check us out when you get a chance, man. One love.
then drag you through East Orange. You gonna think I bought the whole bar out, how them shots just keep pouring. I mean, then I catch him in Camden, and he probably will run because his ass scary. Let a couple fly and get his ass buried in Asbury.
Good play on words.
Anybody that chill with Red on the real
I'm assuming it's all like Jersey shit. He's like referencing the local streets or something
Gotcha,
like that.
okay.
Anybody that chill with Red on the real shit, like anybody that really chill with Red, they knew what it was coming. I mean, you always cool, but you act different when the bitches come around. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
This round is fucking amazing. I totally forgot this was in this battle. Fuck yes.
You always cool, but you act different when the bitches come around. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I didn't want to do it, but I can't do it. I gotta tell y'all a story what happened in St. Louis.
Okay, you know what you were saying? Like, O-Red's voice cracks and Hollows does too. I kind of actually like Calico's voice when he does that. Like when it gets all fucking high pitched. I think it's like fucking hilarious to me. I fucks with it.
I gotta tell y'all a story what happened in St. Louis.
It's almost like a Jay-Z thing.
Yeah.
Jay's voice does that shit too. Yeah.
Gotta tell y'all a story what happened in St. Louis. Real shit. There was about 7 battle rappers in the house. It was like 7 battle rappers in the house. I ain't gonna say no names. I told y'all I ain't with the drastic shit. I don't play them games. But y'all know every last one of these niggas, they were some famous names. But let me tell y'all about this low down dirty shame. Just call him Damon Wayans. We had an event with Verb and ended up bringing some bitches back. Red got mad at the whole house because he ended up getting this chicken snatched. I mean, she said, Red, you cool for like a best friend, but I'm just looking for a different match, but can you hook me up with Calico? That's when I said, this bitch a rat. She said, hey, Calico, can I sit on your lap? She said, I watch all your battles. I even got your shit on my app. I love the way you told Shine you ride with your shit on your lap. He thought he was going to fuck, but the furthest I go is giving him that. I said, damn, bitch. Ain't he the one that got you to the house? She said, it was dark in the club. We got here, I seen his mouth. She said, the nigga's so black, it looked like he got an extra shadow. And he looked like he ate a brick sandwich with extra gravel. I started laughing at shit. I told her to go to the room. This real shit. You know I ain't lying. I told her to go to the room. And I end up huddling with the other niggas to come up with a game plan. You know, I'm Calico. I'm the same man. I said, I'm going to go up in the room and get my dick sucked. Once y'all hear this hoe choking, just remember one thing, my niggas, the door open. Then the smallest nigga in the house said, I'm just going to walk in and tell her to open her mouth like a dentist. Then he said some bitch shit. Y'all battle rappers are so disrespectful to women. What a God. What a God. You know I'm not lying. You know. I got that bitch number. The nigga said we disrespectful to women. I could have checked Red right there for acting like a queer as shit. Instead, I went and got a nut and act like I ain't hear the shit. To make a long story short, Shine, we all ended up fucking, we all got dome, but the bitch got mad because I wouldn't give her the digits to my phone. So she stormed out, started crying and started walking out the house. Red said, ain't you gonna talk to her? I said, nigga, ain't nothing to talk about. Right. She get outside. I'm wasting my round with this shit too. She get outside. Red stop her like, baby, I don't know how I let this happen. I mean, sometimes you do shit you just regret. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for letting this shit happen. You know, all on that other stuff. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go talk to the bitch. She crying. He stopped me and said, Cal, you've done enough. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Oh
I swear to God.
Shit.
I swear to God.
That's
You know what?
fucking amazing.
This is because there's no beat on it. Also, like this is where it kind of turns into like a Dirty Dozen type thing, where
totally.
he's still captivating and entertaining with his story.
Yeah.
You know who's good at that too, and a lot of people never gave him credit for, and he's really funny to me is Math Hoffa.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude, Math is hilarious.
Yeah.
A lot of people always be like, "Oh, Math's just like rough and hard," and like he says like fucking, he's like intimidating, but Math's whole angle about beating Iron Solomon was being fucking hilarious.
Right.
Like, just clowning Iron, you know? But
That
yeah,
was the
that's
best.
so funny. You've done enough.
Hey!
And who would have thought that Calico would come out to Jersey where people are like, oh, fucking, like, there's all this tension with Jersey and Detroit, and just clowns him into the third round for, like, fucking not wanting to run a train on a girl, you know?
I swear to God. Hey! Hold on, this is the best part. So I said fuck both of them and went back in the house. I said fuck both of the bitch that's crying everybody and went back in the house. I forgot 40 minutes later that Red was even out of the house, looked out the window, and he was kissing the bitch right in the mouth.
That's gross.
That's one of the funniest shit I ever seen happen. I swear to God. He said, I said, Red, what's your issue? Then the smallest nigga in the house said, slow it down, she just kissed you. I mean, but let's get on some real shit though, fuck that. Let's get on some real shit. About how I'm a goon and you say I ain't kill shit. Everybody gonna feel this. If you always talking how you a gangster and got the realer crew, but if something happened to me in this building tonight, I'm killing you. So we ain't gotta talk about how we be fucking all the hoes and hitting the lady friends, how you got a nice car, you riding a Mercedes-Benz. Cause nigga, let something happen to me tonight. Go ahead and play me then. Tomorrow it's 100 Detroit niggas on the corner at 18th and Fabian. Hey, so go ahead and bitch up. Hey, now go ahead and bitch up and try to lie and say, no, that ain't my crib, nigga, because I got real niggas in Jersey, and that's exactly where you live, nigga. The last nigga that tried to play me, you ain't hear what I did, nigga? Let's just say it wasn't no remorse for the women and kids, nigga. Hey, every city I go to, I tell them I bring that mag, and I'm still strapped. If y'all don't feel that, then y'all wouldn't repeat this. There's a difference between metaphors and real rap. Landslide. And that shit was freestyle.
Oh. All right, freestyled, obviously, fucking Calico bodied this battle just because he freestyled at the end. No, I actually got Calico 3-0. Sue me, guys. You got
2-1.
2-1, Cal?
Calico.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, we're going to cut the stream now. Thanks, ALKATRAZ, for rolling through. You're the fucking man.
Appreciate
you guys should all feel proud because you raised $259 for LA Battlegrounds tonight. It's fucking amazing. You're giving back to the community of battle rap through this channel. I cannot be more proud of you guys. Subscribe to LA Battlegrounds on YouTube. I'm going to post the link to the Domestic Violence 2 video on demand, which is available Friday on Vimeo, and the subscribe page to LABattlegrounds.com. They have a lot of dope battles on there. They got B-Dot versus Strick, B-Dot versus Danny Myers. B-Dot versus Danny Myers was Battle of the Year 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, 2016. And a lot of people that don't know, go back, Danny Myers versus Young B the Future. Young B.
Oh yeah, Young B, R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace, Young B.
Word up.
Young B the Future versus what did I say? Danny Myers against Dre Vicious.
Oh
Young
yeah.
B the Future versus Dre Vicious.
Yep.
So a lot of, I think if they dig in, they'll start to realize like, oh, all these guys come from LA Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Now I was saying earlier, like not everybody was in here at the beginning, but ALKATRAZ and LA Battlegrounds is responsible for a lot of the talent that came up and got pushed to the forefront right now in LA. Geechee Gotti, Saint, B-Dot, a lot of those guys I would not have known about if it was not for LA Battlegrounds. So give them their just due. Go subscribe to the channel if that And then I'll also buy the VOD for Domestic Violence 2, and let's get the fucking 2 main events popping that didn't happen. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Also, side note, tune in tomorrow night. I'm hopefully going to have the Henny Man on, and then Friday I got Jim's and his partner on, Stop Being Dirty. So yeah, plenty more watches to come the way. Thank you guys. Ruin your day. Peace.